What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a quick tire change on the trailer. Last night we went and we did something very cool, pretty much like a once in a lifetime opportunity for many, and I'm not gonna be able to show you guys that video though until the main video who was filming there that we were there for, they put theirs out. Then I can share that video with you, and I'm super stoked for you guys to see. But we're going this evening to do some layout tests at Leadfoot City for the May 20th Send It Saturday drift event. So if you're in the Brooksville area, come on out to Send It Saturday on May 20th from, I believe this one is also 5 to 11 p.m. at Leadfoot City. I'm doing a tire change on here because the tires that I used yesterday were spent to the point where one of them straight up popped. And I have the good old 5-spoke wheels back on here. With these 5-spoke wheels and stock body, until I get some overs, Mike, where you at? Get some overs on this thing. I can only run, this is a 245/40 on the rear. This is kind of like the max on what I can fit without rubbing, which actually isn't bad. I don't think I've only ever run 235s on these wheels. So this will be the first time running 245s on these wheels, but they're Westlakes, so they're not grippy. And I just finished off my last set of 255 Westlakes. I had a good bit of Westlakes laying around. So now that I'm done with those, let's show you the new tires here. I got 4 265 Kendas delivered the other day. So they got filled with water last night and I need to bring them inside, but we're gonna get these 265/35 Kendas mounted up onto the RS05s, and it'll be the first like real grippy setup I can run on the car. With the 255 Westlakes, I had to run air pressure down so low that I was wearing the sidewalls, and it was just destroying the sidewalls with 35 sidewalls. So I'm hoping with the 265 Kendas, I can actually run more than like 13 PSI, 12 PSI in my rears. That way I can keep some sidewall structure and whatnot and not run into this issue. Eventually, and maybe before the next Leadfoot event, I'm gonna try and get all that camber out of the rear, because like this is actually where the tire pops, but it's all like side wear, and then camber wear and whatnot, and all that. I mean, we got these things hot though, so I will give credit to where credit is due. Westlake, there's a little chunking on the outside, but like down the middle, not bad wear. And we hot lapped the crap out of them last night, and it was pretty high speed. So happy with that. Otherwise, I think I mentioned in that video yesterday, but got a big trans cooler from Judy in the Suburban, and I made up AN lines, made it look all pretty. I don't know if you guys could see up there, but thermostat delete plate on the trans, AN lines to T in. So instead of waiting for the thermostat to open on this thing, it's constantly flowing through the radiator, through the external cooler and back in. Trans temps are way cooler, and super happy with the end result on that. Also did some 21 and up 4-piston front brakes, so I got them installed. So the Escalade's braking good, the Escalade's staying cool, all that jazz. And I'm gonna get this thing on the ground, and we're gonna head over to Leadfoot in a few here and put this thing through its paces again for the second night in a row. Got my taped taillight. Need to find one on eBay, like a little junkyard, or take a trip to the junkyard. But I'm gonna probably clean it up a little bit, get all the dust off it from last night. Where we were was very dusty, and then it rained, didn't help. It just literally sealed it all on. So get this thing back down, and we'll get situated, and then we'll head over to Leadfoot and start doing some layout testing. All right, so lug nuts are tight, tire pressures are set. Got these Westlakes set at 20 PSI, cold, I guess. And that should be fine. Again, we're gonna try some layouts out, not do anything crazy. We got the front Kendas up at 25 cold, so same deal. These guys are starting to get to the point where I could probably get a new set soon. If anything, I might try and flip them. Hopefully my GoPro in there is still charged, because I haven't taken it out. But otherwise, we are good to go. Brought my lug wrench, and that is all. over.
You have to go.
Yeah, he would have smacked the wall.
That's a total Z right there.
Probably.
All right, so we did the first layout and it worked, and we did some test runs. He doesn't even know it was on me. We did some test runs. The car, it gets hot. I let it cool down. It's all good. Oil temps are high right now, so I just got the hood open. I need to get a hood vent, but we did some runs. We did some tandem runs. We did 1s, 2s, 3s. It's the same layout as before, but it's modified to make people run the wide line because people kept shallowing up at the last event and it kind of like pinched people off in tandem trains and whatnot. So we're trying a new layout now in case we need a backup. So in case we get bored with the figure 8, we're gonna try something new. They're running it now. So Chase and Dustin are running the layout right now. Oh, I like that. I see what they're doing. So I think what they're doing is having a straight run up into this corner and then enter, extendo all the way out, come across the middle, loop back. Oh, that's a long track layout. But yeah, it seems like that's what they're trying to do. So we're gonna maybe test it out and see if it works as a backup. Maybe first half of the event will be one way, second half will be the other way. Also, shout out Left Foot City. Come to the event on May 20th and you can see us actually drive this layout.